Hello and welcome to Death Rants, a Metalocalypse podcast. Broadcasting from Mordhouse, we're here to dissect animation's most brutal show. I'm Mono, and I'm a constant source of disappointments. And she's Kira, and mentally, she am's healthy as a horse.
Yeah, horses are constantly trying to kill themselves.
Yeah, it is.
True.
Yeah, pretty much.
They have no concept of vet spells.
And yeah.
Neither do I.
and probably not much of a concept of, mental health. But hey, mentally healthy as a horse.
Yep.
But yes, we are on to Dethzazz, the penultimate episode.
Yeah.
Sorry, should I say pentuplement episode?
Pentuplement episode.
In fact, double pentuplement episode.
Oh, yeah, like the double pentuplement twins?
Because it's the pentuplement episode of the pentuplement season.
Oh, yeah.
There's only one season left after this.
And then movie.
Well, then movies. But they're not a season, so it's still the pentuplement season.
I don't care what Futurama tries to bullshit their way through.
Well, yeah, they were like,
they were movies.
3 movies, and then we'll make them a season. No. But yeah, so we have one episode left in season 3, and then we're back to the 10-minute format. But for today, we're looking at Dethzazz.
There's some of the episodes I don't mind the 20-minute format.
Save it for next week. Because we got Dr. Rockso to talk about.
Yes.
The return of Dr. Rockso once more before the season ends in Dethzazz. Well, the return of the whole band.
And Twinkletits.
And yeah, that's right, Twinkletits is back. I quite like Twinkletits in this episode because he's just drugging Toki out of it the whole time and is just very nonchalant about it. He's like, whatever, he's off his face, it's fine. But before we talk about all of the drugs that are taken in this episode, will we do a summary?
Yes.
Toki bails Dr. Rockso out one last time to help him reunite with his old band. But when Deathclock find out he used their vacation fund to pay for the reunion, they have to keep a flaky Rockso on track or they'll never get to Disneyland.
And Disney World.
And Euro Disney.
And Asia Disney.
Because it's a multifaceted, complicated trip with their big-eared pal, Mickey.
Oh, God. Stephen Gately's funeral. He really did love Mickey.
Yeah.
Mouse!
That's a very
niche Irish reference if you were a fan of Boyzone.
Yeah, just very, very niche reference. Both, you have to understand Boyzone and you have to understand Irish slang.
Yeah.
And I'm not explaining it, so...
No.
The episode starts in Texas in 1981.
Yeah, on a tour bus.
With Dr. Rockso and the rest of the band showing up and just screaming that he does cocaine, and then they do a bunch of cocaine.
Yeah.
And play a song that, to me, sounds an awful lot like the start of Let Me Entertain You by Robbie Williams. Just the very opening bit.
And the visuals in that are very much like Jumpsuit.
In that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the one where he does a lot of the kiss.
Yeah, and it's very...
fake kiss makeup.
Yeah, and it's very much kind of... He always modelled himself after Tom Jones on stage, so there's a lot of like pelvic thrusting. And you can damn near see his junk through his jumpsuit.
Apt.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was intentional or not, because I'm not sure that... Well, also, considering that Rockso was...
Oh, no, it is very much a Kiss homage. Like, look at the guitars and stuff.
That is... What I'm saying is, I don't think that it was intentionally supposed to sound like Let Me Entertain You, because Robbie Williams isn't that big in America, as we discovered last year.
Weirdly. That was 99 as well.
But yeah, I think it sounds like the start of Let Me Entertain You.
97.
Oh, right. Well, anyway.
That.
The song itself is called Atomic Clown.
Well,
and that's all I can tell you about it. That's all we know.
Because there's the bit about at the very start when because the manager is like, be on your best behaviour.
No, that's later on.
Oh, is that later on?
Yeah, that's when the news lady's doing her thing.
That first song is god awful.
Yeah, it's called Atomic Clown, and that's about all we know. Because, it
is mumbly. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's saying in it, except for...
And it's really funny, because like I quite like the Dr. Rockso song that we get first.
I'm just a rock and roll clown.
Yeah. That's actually a really catchy song.
Well, that's part of his solo career. That's not even a Zazz Blammymatazz song.
Yeah. But, it's kind of like Snakes and Barrels. It's a bit shit.
Well, yeah, it's kind of supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because it's glam metal and cock rock, and it's generally...
It's all of that.
It's generally all the type of rock that I don't think the creators of the show are too fond of.
No.
Because, they are just an amalgamation of, like, Van Halen and fucking Guns N' Roses and just all of that rock. Well,
and then, like, clown themed on top of it, just to add to, you know...
Well, that's more of the Kiss reference, I think, than anything else.
Yeah, but just to add to the coulrophobia, you know, here, make everything fucking weird and clowny.
Well, I mean, Dr. Rockso was one of the few clowns
I'm not actually scared of, and I really should be. All the clowns I'm not afraid of, I should be.
Well, I don't know that you should be afraid of Dr. Rockso, unless you're 14 years old.
Yeah.
Then you definitely should be. Because, you get the first look at Dory McLean at the end. As the song finishes, he spots Dory McLean.
Well, no, that's when you get the manager being like, we're in Texas, they don't like rock
No,
and
that's
roll
still
games.
later on.
Because he turns and sees her.
At the start there, it's shitty song, sees Dory McLean, and then it cuts to the Hump Hotel, and then him getting chased by the cops, and
naked. It's so funny.
And then getting locked up, cutting to modern day where he's in prison yet again, because it's Dr. Rockso, and he's either
like,
in prison or on cocaine.
You have a visitor, and he's like in the field position, and there's a very large inmate behind him.
Yeah.
He's Little Spoon. He's a very unwilling Little Spoon.
He's a prison bitch.
Oh yeah, he is.
And as he gets walked through, everybody's like, Rockso, fuck you.
It's like, hey Clem, fuck you. And some dude like punches him out.
Just as he sits down, and realises that Toki's there to see him, and delighted that Toki is there. He's like, you gotta get me out of here. And I love Toki's just like, shut up.
I love the way Rockso cries.
A boo.
A boo. It's very Droopy Dog. A boo hoo hoo.
Rockso has some fantastic lines in this episode, mostly coming later on. But
like the deadpan one after Toki finishes describing just how low he's gotten.
Yeah,
when he's like, you're a dog that was hit on the road, flat and bloated and discarded.
Yeah,
you're a dead hooker that the police went in to investigate.
A turd in a toilet in an abandoned building that nobody bothered to flush.
He's like, yeah, I get it.
Okay, baby, I get it.
Completely deadpan. And he's like, that's it, you were on the tops and now you're in a slumps, so you just got to be back on tops again. And so Toki's master plan is getting Zazz Blammymatazz back together and putting on a show.
Yeah.
How he gets out of prison?
Who knows? Maybe he's just on bail.
Yeah. We're just going to borrow him for this.
We'll skip over it because everything to do with Dr. Rockso is very vague.
Yeah.
This episode kind of highlights it, but I'll get onto that in a bit. Because it's credits and then Toki's public announcement of
Zazz
Blammymatazz are back.
And somebody asks, a member of the press asks, who's paying for all of this? And
which is a weird question to ask.
But, who's financing this?
But for the purposes of plot, I understand why it's asked. Because
like,
Toki's I don't know. How am I paying for this?
And it turns out he took the vacation fund.
Yeah, because it's cut to them, the band, watching it on
TV.
And Charles is like,
how is Toki paying for this? And he's like, he took the vacation fund. And they're like, he took
just
part.
his, right?
No, the entire vacation fund. Okay, so when are we going?
What about the vacation?
What about the trip? We're still going on the trip, right? And he's like, talk to
Toki.
Toki. Hey, Toki, what's going on?
What about her vacation?
And Charles is like, it's gone. That's what I've been trying to tell you. But the way Pickles puts his hand up and is like, what about our trip?
Yeah. Pickles, as usual, has...
It's all in the delivery with Pickles.
Yeah, he doesn't have any particularly funny lines in this episode, but some of the delivery from him is just fucking brilliant.
It's one of those brilliant Pickles episodes where he's just a complete child.
I particularly like later on when he's talking to Twinkletits about
Dory. You're never going to go on vacation! Oh, why isn't she 14 anymore?
Yeah, how is she not 14? We can't be chasing a 14-year-old. That won't look good.
That was 20 years ago. She's a grown-up now.
But yeah, so they're not getting the fact that they can't go on vacation. Because, Nathan's like, what about, our trip to Euro Disney and Asia Disney?
Yeah. This is where you get the whole multifaceted trip with
their bigger pal, Mickey. And Charles is like, it's gone.
It's gone.
You got to stay here.
Yeah.
But Toki's like, no, don't worry.
We just gotta sell the tickets and then we can book it.
Rockso on track, and
then we make all our money back, and then we can go on vacation. Which then leads to the brilliant roll call of all the times that Zazz Blammymatazz has tried to reunite. Because Toki is like, for the first time in 20 years.
Yeah. Which
makes sense. So, I assume the first couple, the ones that Nathan's referring to, are in, the 10 years up until, say, maybe 1996. Because it's 1986 in Texas.
It's 1981 in Texas.
Texas, yeah. Because if he says for the first time in 20 years, it would have to be...
well, I mean, this would have been, 2009?
Yeah, so it would
20 years would have been 1989?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I say it's all very vague when it comes to this Zazz Blammymatazz
but
history.
the listing off of all the times they've tried to and the way Nathan delivers it.
I think the first one is my favourite. He drinks a whole lot of LSD and then
before
spends the whole time
spraying a lady
with huge tits with his big hose for the whole show.
Doesn't sing a song, cancelled. Then he eats a whole load. He tries to smuggle in a whole load, 20 condoms full of cocaine.
And then
the night before, but then he eats really, really spicy Mexican food and dissolves the cocaines and he ODs.
Yeah.
Cancelled. Then they're supposed to go on tour again.
He borrows $20 million off the Ecuadorian cartel, and when they ask for it back, he's like, fuck you. So they shoot him in the dick. And
now he pees out the side of... No, they shoot him. Or they're like, fuck you, we'll shoot you. And he's like, fuck you, shoot me then.
Yeah.
So they do, and now he pees out the side of his dick. Cancelled.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway, that's just what I heard. And then Murderface is like, yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah. I like the way Nathan feels like he should cover for himself. Like, that's just what I heard.
That's just what I heard.
Because he launches into that pretty quick. Like,
yeah,
he's got
like,
that
it's
knowledge
really funny.
there.
Yeah. That's a special interest right there.
I think that the lady doth protest too much.
Yeah, he actually secretly likes them.
He's the one who's always saying how much he hates the fucking clown.
Yeah.
And dear God in heaven, I hate that clown.
Like, yeah.
But yeah, he's right there with the information about all the reunion tours that got cancelled. And then at the end, he finally admits it to himself.
Yeah. But you study the thing you hate.
No, I think he does protest too much. I think he does. He's a closeted Dr. Rockso fan.
His dad probably was big into Zazz Blammymatazz.
That's a very good point, actually.
Like, yeah.
That's probably why he hates him.
And he's like, no, it's okay. We'll keep him.
Yeah, well, it'll be fine. And the rest of the band.
Grand. But then Toki's like, it's cool. And then he leaves, and you can hear him screaming.
Well, the rest of the band tell him that he's fucked up for constantly, like,
yeah, what is the deal with the clown?
Like, you know?
Why do you keep going back to the clown?
Yeah, they tell him
what's up with the clown?
He defends his brain by saying that mentally he's healthy as a horse, and then walks outside and immediately starts screeching.
And they all walk out and they're like, what the hell? And Squiz Guy's like, oh, it's a bicentennial quarter?
Yeah, it's a bicentennial quarter.
He's like irrationally
as if it's the most natural thing in the world. The rest of them should know.
He's terrified of them. Yeah, so he's like...
He's catatonic, basically.
Yeah, that's the word. I was like, not epileptic. What's the fucking... Yeah, catatonic.
He goes catatonic and they bring him to Twinkletits, who's going to rock talk into his mind.
Oh my god, I do enjoy Twinkletits.
Toki!
Now that he's not trying to be in the band... I think since he got his arms ripped off.
Yeah, well, we saw him trying to do the intervention for Dr. Rockso.
Yeah, that's
where
hilarious.
He's like, quick, he's about to hit rock bottom. Somebody save him. Apparently all he needed was to get his arms ripped off. And then he becomes a fun character.
Yeah, but just, I love the way he talks though, when he's like, Toki!
Toki! You can hear me!
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm gonna rock talk.
Take me back, Toki.
To childhood.
And yeah, we get to see a little bit of Toki's brutal childhood.
Sweeping the snow.
Yeah, stacking all the wood symmetrically.
Making sure the wood was stacked symmetrically.
Moving the stones
and sweeping the snow. And it was a tough childhood, but he loved it. But sometimes he made mistakes, and he doesn't make a mistake. The fucking equipment breaks.
Well, I think that's kind of the point, though, is even when it's out of his control, he still got punished for it.
And then he'd have to be punished and spend time in the punishment hole. But you do see the punishment hole, but the punishment is clearly more severe, because that poor little boy is covered in whip marks.
Yeah, but...
It's really fucking dark. Like, it is, like, he was beaten and then put in a hole.
Yeah, but we already kind of knew that.
Fucking, yeah. But it's just like, damn, like, no wonder Toki's the way he is. Like, and when he does snap, he is going to be the one that murders them all in their sleep.
Yeah, we've established that now.
Yeah.
First I was hesitant,
this is just like reinforcing that. And this is like, and then you find out that he had a little friend in the hole. It's a little like straw doll that he's made that's basically a little clown.
Yeah.
That keeps him safe and kept him company. And that's his root attachment to Rockso.
To Dr. Rockso, yeah.
Because he's not going to let him go.
After that, it's another little news clip of the fact that nobody's buying tickets.
Yeah, nobody's interested in there, for fuck's sake.
But Death Clock have fronted all the money, so good luck, guys.
Yeah, so they're all in the limo and they're like, this is shit.
Yeah, well, Toki's still messed
up,
so we have to take charge. What if we don't
get Toki back? And Chris Caramichi is like, no loss.
Yeah, musically, that's no big deal.
Yeah.
What if he stays in this punishment hole forever?
Yeah, that's because he's in his punishment hole. And Charles is like, well, I can run... If you want, I can run a massive PR campaign.
Yeah, and it's a little mini montage of everything that Charles is
getting them on talk shows and things like that. I love that they're getting them instead of the View, it's the Venom.
Yes,
I did enjoy that. You're not wrong. Yeah, but getting them on like radio and stuff like that, and billboards and posters and all the usual Charlesy PR stuff. And then comes the big interview with essentially the Death Clock Courtney Fortney.
Yeah,
what a fucking bitch.
I like her.
I do like her. She does talk. It's the delivery.
It's the way she's so horrible to him, and then just like so chirpy and nice with everybody else at the end.
Yeah, and it's just like, can I get some water? But it is very much that, what was it, fucking Nixon was very good at it, where they just drop something, where they make little comments, but she just was like, hi, you don't know this, but we've uncovered the story of your demise, and he's just taken out of left field. The fact that Charles is in the room and hasn't realised what's going on and didn't shut it down immediately.
First, she's like, thank you for coming on. He's just like, cocaine! Cuts across her.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, she says that it's the never before told story of his demise.
Yeah.
Well, the band's demise or whatever. And I'm like, so why is it the never before told? like I say, the vagueness. Over? Well, when in Cleanso, when we find out about Zazz Blammymatazz in general, it's...
Yeah, because when Rockso was first introduced, he's Dr. Rockso, the rock and roll clown. He does cocaine. That's all we know.
Yeah. And then in Cleanso, we find out a load of stuff about the band.
Yeah.
And the fact that he got kicked out because he did a load of cocaine. Where's all my bananas and my sandwiches? That's why he got kicked out.
My banana.
But now it's all because of Dory McLean.
Yeah, she only 14.
And that's the reason that the band falls apart. But also, it's kind of implied that, like, he meets her and goes straight to the hotel with her in Texas on the first time, and then immediately goes on the run.
Yeah.
But it's like, how could Zazz Blammymatazz have written a song about her?
That he performed. That everybody knows if the first time you met her, the band falls apart. Yeah, so it's all very vague and confusing, but I'm going to let them away with it because it's fucking funny. But yeah, she tells the story of him meeting Dory, and that's where we get the clown version of Charles. Yeah.
Because it's like, you were in Texas in 1981, and we see the flashback, and the clown Charles is like, we're in Texas.
The manager is in the full clown getup, but it's a suit. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm just going to call him Clown Charles.
Yeah. And he's like, be on your best behaviour.
Yeah, Texas doesn't take no shit from no clowns, basically. Yeah. And Rockso meets Dory, and takes her to a home hotel, gets called out for it, and we see the demise, but back in the interview, your one's reading out the lyrics to the song, and then she's like,
you wrote this song about her.
Yeah, she was only 14.
She only 14. She gonna suck it all night. She a sweet sucking queen.
Yeah,
but she was 14. Which is, you have the overlay then of Dory's head coming back up from the position that she was in.
Yeah. And
smiling, and she has braces.
Big old braces.
And then police naked running.
Yeah, the whole band falls apart. Him with the burger a la Hasselhoff.
Oh, yes, with the handprint on the head and everything.
I just like how she kind of finishes it off. And now you sit here before us, a bloated piece of shit. And then, they cut for a break.
And he's like, I can't do this. I could quit.
And he runs off, and Toki goes catatonic again.
Yeah, because he's just lost his clown. The band is just like,
the band are freaking out then. That's where Nathan has the line about Toki staying in his punishment hole, and Squiscar being like,
oh, we'll be fine without him.
We'll be fine without him. Nathan's like, no, he's in our band, and we have to, we have to sort it out.
Yeah, because Squiscar's like, yeah, whatever.
So that's where Murderface is like, I'm going to have to resort to scalping tickets.
Yeah, and then we get a face bounce.
Yeah, Charles is like, don't scalp. You're stealing money from yourself, and it's illegal. Here, watch this video.
But nobody says, oh, it's face bones.
Yeah, nobody announces that it's face bones, which is kind of disappointing.
Yeah, because I was literally like, hi face bones. Oh, nobody else said it. Yeah. Like, I say hi to face bones.
And it's your classic face bones, because it's just...
It could be a guy, a little lady.
It could be a big guy.
It could be a homeless guy just trying to get money for a sandwich.
Again, with this show,
pickles.
Always the delivery.
Yeah.
Always the delivery in this show.
But don't do it.
But it's to no avail, because Murderface is like, scalping's awesome. I'm going to scalp.
And this is what we do to people who scalp.
This is what we do to scalpers.
And it's like punching out a guy, and he gets black bagged, and then they scalp him.
They scalp him. Yeah. That's scalping. Yeah. And face bones. But yeah, it doesn't work. Murderface is still going to scalp. And they decide to head off and try and hunt down Rockso. Twinkletits is with them on the helicopter.
And he's like, oh, to find the clown, you must first find the girl.
You must first find the girl, yeah.
And this is where Pickles gets a bit confused, because he's
like, we can't go chasing after a 14-year-old girl. It won't look good.
And yeah, they're like, no, that was 20 years ago. That was 20 years ago. She's
a grown woman now. Yeah. You got to get the girl. You get the girl. You get the clown. You get the clown back. You get Toki back.
And Pickles is still like, how is she not 14 now?
We catch up with Rockso, who has stolen a truck full of jet fuel.
Rockso sneaking anywhere is always funny.
Yeah, and heads to the crack house, where everybody's dead because of some crap cocaine.
And he's like, oh, this must have been the gear that killed them.
Yeah, I'm going to do it and just kill myself.
Yeah.
As he looks at a picture of Dory and says...
Oh, no, it's really disgusting.
Like, yeah.
It's really disgusting.
it's a
no
horrible
more
line.
clown bone.
No, it's no more...
It's no more
No more of you, my lovin'. No more clown bone in your wet oven. Which I hope is a lyric from the song, because if it's not a lyric from the song and it's just something he's saying, it's even... Either way, it's gross.
It's disgusting.
But...
It's
but if he's just saying it apropos of nothing, it's pretty bad.
And he goes to snort the big old pile of cocaine.
Well, he does snort it because he has a really, really bad trip.
Yeah,
but it's fucking hilarious.
The him with the lady body.
Yeah,
is funny, and then the head turns
into an elephant.
Look at me sucking my trunk.
You want some of this?
Why? I don't know why that elephant fucking head lady clown is so funny.
It's again
so fucked up.
It's hilarious, but it's also the delivery of it, because it's, check out, I'm an elephant face sucking on this big old one of these now.
And like the little shimmy and the noises and the fact that the elephant has clown makeup on.
Yeah, and then an evil Dr. Rockso
and it's
appears.
just chasing around after
He won't kill you. Yeah, there's a Dory head that vomits all over him, and then
it's a really cool bad trip sequence.
It's a pretty cool bad trip sequence, yeah.
I can't. That elephant head fucking cracks me up.
It's one of my favourite bits. But it turns out the evil Rockso that's shocking him in the crotch is actually a clocketeer with paddles defibrillating him. Yeah, he comes back to life.
That's not how you bring somebody back off a cocaine overdose.
No, it's not. But it's funny.
Yeah.
So the band are like, yeah, look, we got to get you to the show.
Because he comes around and goes, cocaine!
Pickles tells him there.
Yeah, we found her.
We found Dory and she wants to see you if you do the show.
Yeah.
So,
because they're like, she wants to see you, but after the show. And it was like, oh, smart boy.
Yeah, and the band tell Rockso, but first he has to do something for them and he has to go and talk to Toki.
Yeah.
Band head outside to try and scalp tickets. Well, Murderface wants to scalp tickets.
Yeah, Murderface is still like, the show's back on. I need to go scalp all these tickets that I have.
Rockso gets Toki out of his punishment hole.
Yeah.
And tells him that he loves him and that he's his best friend and he wouldn't do the show without him. Then takes the stage where Nathan finally admits that Rockso rocks.
Is awesome. Yeah, he's singing Dory McLean.
Yeah.
They asked Murderface if he scalped all his tickets.
Yeah, well, Toki wakes back up and he's like, this is great. And hey, Murderface, did you scalp any tickets? And he's like, yeah.
I got a whole bunch of quarters for him. It's in a whole big bag of bicentennial quarters. And Toki freaks out again. Knocks into something setting off a Heisenberg-esque... No, not Heisenberg. Fucking...
Rube Goldberg.
Rube Goldberg-esque shenanigans that if the stage catches fire.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, fire! Get the fuck out of here.
Big cancelled.
And then later on after the show, the fire's been put out.
Charles is like, active God clause.
Fire insurance clause saved us again. I was like, you go, Charles.
Like Toki, once again, on drugs because Twinkletits is there.
Yeah, because it's like, I gave him some of
I
that
fucked up your reunion.
Juice.
Yeah. Sorry, I fucked up your stupid reunion. He's like, don't worry about him. He's on a lot of drugs. He's flying high right now. He's like, fuck you.
But Pickles is like, we didn't forget.
Yeah, you might have forgotten.
But we didn't. Like, she's here.
Dory McLean.
And they open the doors and she's silhouetted.
And in she comes, and Roxo's super excited.
Yeah, I love Roxo's excited face, that big stupid grin face. And he's like, oh, because she's grown up.
Yeah, they've made her, considering she should only be in her 30s, they've made her look pretty haggard. But then
she married a lawyer.
Yeah.
In fairness, with a daughter like Chastity, you would be.
That's a fair point.
But just Roxo is like,
damn, you got old.
Ooh. And fat.
You're fat. Yeah, you old.
And she's like talking, she's like, well, it's really good to see you, Roxo. And he's like,
yeah, you old.
Yeah. And
she's like, okay, well, I better go.
Chastity!
And screams out, Chastity. And he's like, huh? Chastity?
And Chastity is exactly what her name makes her out to be. She looks like... No, I'm not going to say that. That's mean.
It's okay. It's a cartoon character.
I was going to say she looks like 100% trailer trash.
Yeah, well, she's just basically Dory, but, you know... Yeah, a 2000s version of Dory. And Roxo is straight in there with a hello. So, yeah. And, the episode ends with just some Zazz Blammymatazz music. Yeah. And shots of the band. No post-credits thing. Just them.
Well, it'd probably just be Roxo being shot again.
Yeah, it'll be Roxo ending up back in prison.
Getting chased again.
And chirp, and the episode is over. And that is Zazz Blammymatazz. Well, Dethzazz. No kill count. Well, the scalped guy.
No,
but
he's alive.
He's not necessarily dead, and the people who died.
They just took off the skin off his head.
Yeah,
that's
what I'm saying. Is technically there's nothing
Yeah.
because he doesn't actually die, and the people in the crack house are already dead.
They're all already dead.
So kill count of 0.
Yeah.
And on to metal trivia.
I guess I didn't know that stuff was metal.
Apparently the episode isn't available on British streaming platform, All 4, possibly due to the controversial topic of paedophilia. And to that I would say no, because Brass Eye's paedophile
Final episode is on it, and if you've never watched it, go watch Brass Eye.
Yeah. It's heavily implied that Rockso was raped by his cellmate in prison. No shit. That's kind of the whole joke. He's prison bitch. Disneyland is in California, while Euro Disney is in Paris. They're all real places, though it's Euro Disney.
Yeah, now it used to be Disneyland Paris, now it's Euro Disney.
No other way around. It used to be Euro Disney Resort has officially changed its name to Disney Paris. Asia Disney could refer to either the Hong Kong Disneyland or Tokyo Disney Resort. I didn't realise there was 2 over there.
Yeah, well, the British wanted their own one until they had to give back Hong Kong.
Yes. It seems odd that both Toki and Squisker are so adept at recognising US bicentennial quarters, as they grew up in Norway and Sweden respectively and lived at least the first half of their lives in Europe. But it's funnier.
It is. It also makes it far more realistic for him to be terrified of it.
Why?
Because he doesn't come in contact with them.
Well, I mean, why be afraid of any coin? Because even Twinkletits says that. He's like, no other currency, just that.
That one, yeah.
The stadium from the concert in the cold opening seems to be a legally distinct version of the NGR Stadium. However, this would be a major anachronism, as construction would not be complete until 2002. It would more likely have been performed at the Astrodome, located across from where it now stands, if they were to hypothetically perform in that specific area. Very fucking specific bit of trivia there. I don't know what the NGR Stadium is at all.
I don't know.
The wooden contraption Toki pushes as a child greatly resembles the Wheel of Pain from Conan the Barbarian. Toki is incredibly strong, even for a child, being able to push the wheel and survive such harsh conditions. Toki doesn't wear a shirt, socks, or shoes in the punishment hole. This might have been part of the punishment.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Dory calls Dr. Rockso Leonard, alluding to their previous relationship.
Yeah.
Don't really see how that's trivia. That's just something that happens in the show.
Yeah, she's like, hello, Leonard. But you told her his real name.
And then, as you mentioned earlier, the View is called The Venom.
The Venom, it's very funny.
Metal band reference again.
Yeah.
Because
the logo looks, because the View logo and the Venom, the Venom face.
Yeah.
That girl with that kick-ass tattoo, she had the big patch on the jacket.
Patch on the back of
and then she took the coat off and the patch was still there and I was confused.
Yeah, she had a tattoo that sat perfectly where the patch had been on her jacket.
It was really cool.
One guess this week. I know who you are. Can you guess who it is?
The lady?
Yeah, Lorraine Newman.
I couldn't remember her name. I'm so sorry. There's only 3 voices credited for this episode.
Yeah, for everything in this episode, it's just Tommy Blatcher, Brendan Small, and Lorraine Newman, and they nailed it.
Twinkletits fucking cracks me up. Whoever did the fucking Rockso elephant clown.
Well, that's Tommy Blatcher because he does Rockso. I'm not sure which one of them does Twinkletits.
Twinkletits is
but
hilarious.
He's fucking hilarious in this episode. 2 songs. Atomic Clown.
Which is awful.
And Dory McLean.
Which is not one you want to be caught singing in work.
Neither of which are full songs.
Yeah.
They're just what you see.
In terms of songs from Rockso or Zazz Blammymatazz, it's got to be Rock and Roll Clown. I think it's also the only full song.
They're the only 3 songs that we get from him, because in other Rockso appearances, we don't hear any songs from him. So, how about Most Awesome Moment?
Oh, darn, that's awesome! That's really awesome!
Probably that
Cookie!
That elephant. That elephant going, oh, look at me, it's
yeah.
That elephant, I can't, it's just, I don't know what it is, it's fucking hilarious. I might have to get the elephant with Rockso. And no explanations will be given to anybody who asks about it.
That elephant, yeah, it's pretty funny, but I just love Rockso cutting across the interviewer. Cookie! How about Most Brutal?
Oh, that's brutal.
Most brutal is also probably that entire acid trip sequence. Or, no, when There's not really... Well, probably the crack house. When he's, like, stumbling into all the dead people.
Yeah, all the dead people in the crack house is pretty... In terms of, like, visually brutal, yeah that's the only kind of brutality. Or the scalping.
No, the scalping's funny.
It is funny, but just in terms
it's really
of, like...
fucking funny, because it's got, like, elevator music over it.
In terms of actual brutality, though, getting scalped for scalping
well,
tickets...
Well, Toki reading, describing his current situation in prison... Pretty fucking brutal.
Well, not his situation in
we're
prison.
both skipping around the fucking punishment hole, because that is probably the realization that he was like covered in all these lash marks as he's dancing around with the little clown doll, and you can see his back.
Yeah, the punishment hole. Toki's childhood in general.
Yeah, Toki's entire every time we learn anything about Toki's childhood, it just hurts my soul.
Well, we'll move on quickly then.
Yeah, because I think that's pretty
quote.
much the most brutal. You fat.
Yeah, again, there are some good ones in here.
But it's just the delivery of you fat.
It's a complicated, multifaceted trip with our big-eared pal, Mickey.
What about our vacation?
Nathan being like, by God in heaven, I hate that clown.
No, I do. They're just everything that Rockso says when he meets Dory McLean. Because that was
damn, you got old.
You fat.
Yeah, ooh.
Yeah, ooh was used an awful lot.
Well, just that whole bit was recorded a lot. Yeah,
it's just you're fat. In fairness, we do that to the cat a lot.
I do quite like the interviewer being like, and now you sit before us, a worthless piece of shit.
Yeah.
But if you're going for the damn you got old, I'm gonna have to go for the check it out now, a big old elephant face. Sick on a big old one of these now.
Oh my god, it's so ridiculous.
Oh,
it's so fucking... I don't know.
Just everything to do with Rockso. You just gotta love it. Gotta love Rockso.
You do. He's scary. He should scare you.
So, in this episode that has Zazz in the title...
There are two kinds of shows out there. Those with and those without Zazz.
Let's talk Zazz and banana stickers.
Zazz.
Hang on. It's got Zazz in the title and it has
Twinkletits
in it.
but no banana stickers.
So, how many
no
banana
stickers?
stickers?
No reference to bananas at all, considering Rockso.
Yeah, where's my bananas and my sandwiches?
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
How many banana stickers are we giving it?
I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I love this episode.
Yeah.
I love this episode. I love this episode so much. It's fucking hilarious. The boys are just really fucking stupid. Nathan banging out that whole trivia bit and the way it's delivered with the visuals with the cancelled stamp over it is fucking gold.
Yeah.
That trip sequence is fucked up. Toki's whole backstory childhood thing is so fucking like, oh good god.
Well, it's got the band being stupid.
It's
got Facebone. It's got
Chaz. It's got Murderface trying to do something and actually kind of being somewhat successful.
To a degree, yeah. It's got some great pickles delivery. Yeah. I mean, even the fact that the band keep referring to things they don't like as gay doesn't really drag the episode down that much, because at least it's not slurs.
No.
And it was
kind
late
of,
2000s. We still were referring to things we didn't like as gay.
Yeah, it wasn't used as a like derogatory towards actual gay people. It was just a descriptor. It was just like it just. Became,
it wasn't meant that way.
No,
but
yeah,
I mean, I suppose it's up to the gays
like,
to tell us whether or not it did upset them.
Yeah,
the gays. Sorry.
I know.
But yeah, no, I think 10 out of 10 for this episode.
I love this episode.
It's a great episode. So we've only got one episode left then in season 3.
Oh, yeah, well,
they're playing clock.
Yeah, they're playing Syria
and Israel. It's a good one though. It's got lots of the band being extreme idiots.
Yeah, I'm like, can we call it Palestine?
We can next week, because we will be.
Because I'm not calling it that.
No, we're not going to be nice to Israel next week at all.
Fuck them.
Yeah, precisely. Fuck Israel, free Palestine.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
But yes, we'll talk about all that next week.
Yeah.
As ever, guys, thanks for joining us. In the meantime, if you want, you can head back and listen to our previous episodes or our other podcasts, Monorants the Boys and Monorants at the Movies. Or you can come and chat with us on Blue Sky at Deathrants, or send your own rants to monorantspodcast@gmail.com. We'll catch you all next week. Bye-bye.